We're on. We got to get something figured out so that I know when to press play. I like starting my videos like this. Looks cool. So, happy Mother's Day to my horse. And she got the lead. She's ready to go. She's ready. See how easy their feet come up? I love it. That's just beautiful. That's what I want. This is how I want my horses. So she's just had a baby. Of course, you know this if you're the two people that are watching my videos, which is but I'm getting ready to start riding her. I always like to start lunging them the opposite way they're facing, just because it's harder for them to, they got to pay attention. So she's real relaxed. Get her walking. Come on. Come on. Get her moving a little bit. I'm going to start riding her, and I'm just basically exercising her. This groundwork is nothing. She don't need any groundwork. She's perfect. You know, you see me pick her foot up. See me stand there with her. She don't need any groundwork to make her good. She walks and leads and whatever. Loads in the trailer. Does everything. I'm just getting her in shape, and I'm just doing it on video just for the fun of it. So you can see her fat belly turn into lean, mean, riding machine. And so I'm just probably start riding her pretty quick here. Get her going a little. There we go. Get her moving. So this video is just going to be of her going around in circles, moping. See how she does in a couple days. Pulling on the lead line. See, when you talk, you can't talk when you're doing this, because then, who? See the whoa? When you start to talk, they think you're saying, they think you're going to say whoa. So it's not really a good idea to talk, because then there's just less communication with the horse. But I'm just saying that on video. It's hard to work a horse and talk while you're working it, because basically I'm going to say, well, and she already went into the trot because she's smart. And then when I ask her to lope, then she's going to lope. And then when I ask her to stop, I'm going to say, whoa. So she's listening for 3 specific cues, and I'm talking. So she's got to, it's kind of in a way maybe a good thing, because then she's got to pay attention to, pay a little closer attention. So I want to see how soft I can be to send her into the lope. And obviously she's not. The whole 3-second rule we hear people. It's funny with horse people, they all say the same thing. I just crack up. Even if they don't know what they're talking about, they all say the same thing. It's like you listen to one horse trainer and you listen to another horse trainer. It's like they just copied each other from way back. And none of it's, I won't say none of it, but a lot of it's just, you ain't figuring it out. You are not figuring out horses. I couldn't. We're looking good there. Oh. That's what we want. We'll do a couple more circles each way. Got to get her in shape a little bit. You're walking over me, man. Ooh. We'll do some hip disengagements. Some fancy hip disengagements. Hip disengagement that way. We'll go the other way and see how she's facing. And I'm going to turn it the opposite way. Wait for her to figure it out. Now we're going to hip disengage the hip this way. Like I said, I never do this stuff with her. So what you want is when they disengage the hip, you want the front foot to stay in one spot and the hip to disengage. Without her stepping behind herself. And then we're going to send her out. See, now I clucked, which the cluck means for her to walk too. Like if I'm if I'm standing with her and I'm just talking to somebody or doing something, and then I'm like walking around, but I didn't ask her to go, so she's not going. But then when I cluck, well, she's thinking, anyway, that's a bad example because she started walking with me. Once I got in position, like I got next to her, she knows when I get next to her like this to kind of come with me. As you can see, she's smarter than me. And so I was trying to show you, like, let me get out of lead position. Let me get out of lead position with her. So if I get over there like that, she'll just automatically start walking with me. But if I'm standing over here and I'm talking to somebody or whatever, then when she's not paying attention to me, now I'll cluck, and then she'll should do something. See her look at me? I caught her attention with the cluck. So she's trying to see what I want her to do. See, and now she knows that I want her to move. The leading thing was a bad example because I got in position. We're not doing the hip disengagement no more, girl. And with her, like you see how slow she's moving? The whole thing with her is you don't want her going fast. She is very much a go horse. Like there's no, like this slow thing right here we're seeing, it's a little bit deceiving because you don't got to ask her twice to get moving out. When you're riding her, I mean. I don't do, come on. Once you get her in shape, she's not a horse you got to ask twice to run. She loves to run. Come on, let's get moving. Let's do some laps. So I'm just getting her ready to ride, like I said. Getting her mentally, you know, softened up. Get her paying attention to me. Get her in shape. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Let's get it rolling out here a little bit. Come on. There we go. Get her flowing a little. Good girl. There, that was nice. You see her chin tuck in and her drive? Oh, that's so beautiful. She's better than me. Get her going. Come on. Who? She kind of stopped on her front end there. I didn't really like it. I didn't like that, but she's just getting going. Let's go this way and then we'll be done. Got her going a little now. Let her trot a couple circles, or maybe one. Whatever. That was pretty good. Get too picky. For the second day, it was beautiful. Tomorrow's going to be perfect. She's coming. Come on. Get her moving out a little bit. There we go. She's getting ready to buck them. Getting ready to buck them and tuck that chin around that back. It's a fine line between bucking and driving. She's driving. There we go. Coming nice. Let her come down a little bit. Ooh. 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 Just walk her out a little. We're done. Just walk her out a little. I ain't trying to get too perfect on her second day open for having a year off or two, really. She's pregnant and she had the baby. The baby's a year old, so realistically 2 years not doing nothing with her. I mean, she's basically just need to get her in shape. She knows how to do everything. But yeah, just getting her in shape, getting her moving. Gonna ride her this year. Maybe breed her again next year. I don't know. I'm gonna ride her this year so I can, practice riding. And then when the baby comes to, I'll know how to ride because I've been riding her. Hoo, hoo. And then we'll get on the baby, get it started for the big leagues. We're just walking her down. That's the boring horse training video. Walk them down. So we're gonna hoo. Oh, she thought I wanted her. So I was trying to do a little neat trick there. We're gonna end the video. We're right here. Position.